What disappoints me is that the ministry should have not been the organization to ask what is the cost of production. There is a policy unit in the Ministry of Agriculture that already should have what is the cost of production of potatoes. Not only potatoes, all other commodities and under different conditions, because it may cost the farmers in San Carlos a different price. It costs them different than it would cost those in Barton Creek, those at 7 Miles, and those at Mascal or Santana. The cost of production changed per district. So it surprises me that the ministry have to ask this type of question. They have a policy unit that should have this on hand, and then when that is thrown out by the importers, then the ministry should have intervened and say, hold on, man, you can't do that. That's far below the cost of producing potatoes. So now the farmers now are caught between a rock and a hard place, and every day that passes, potatoes are being spoiled. They're starting to spoil. They have already this morning, San Carlos informed me that they had disposed yesterday of 2,000 pounds of potatoes.
Now, Abby, have you been able to speak to Godwin House in terms of why they insisted on issuing import permits for potatoes?
I have not spoken to Minister Hulse. I have not. I have heard from the farmers, and I've heard from the extension officers in the field, because there was a big group of people out there, and the extension officers state clearly that they reported to the ministry that potato would come in to harvest at certain dates. So having import permits extend over the time of production is unacceptable, and it has happened every single year.